Ibrahim, the Group Managing Director of GMA Excellence School, the author of Laboratory Manual of Physics Practical in the year 2010. We are going to look at chemistry. Course title, Analytical Chemistry. The topic, balancing of the chemical equation. Balancing of chemical equation. Chemistry. Topic, we are going to look at balancing of the chemical equation. Balancing of chemical equation. What do you understand by balancing of chemical equation? Looking at the reactant, whatever the element that is on the reactant must equal the number of atoms of the element in the reactant must also be equal to the one in the product. Then let's look at this chemical equation. How to balance potassium tetrahydromanganate 7 combined with hydrochloric acid forming potassium chloride plus manganese chloride plus water and plus chlorine gas. How do we balance it? Call potassium tetrahydromanganate, all the elements here, call it A. Hydrochloric acid, call it B. Potassium chloride, call it C. Manganese chloride, call it D. Water is E and chlorine gas is F. The next thing you have to do, remember I told you this is called reactant. Why from here, from potassium chloride to chlorine gas is called the product. Product form. Then for potassium in the equation, for potassium, we have A is equals to C, call this one equation 1. Then for manganese, what do we have? That's A, is equals to manganese, that is C, call this one equation 2. Then for oxygen in the equation, we have 4E, then equals to, let's look at that is E, call this one equation 3. Then for hydrogen in this equation, for hydrogen, that is what? We have B, then that's for hydrogen. B equals to 2E, call this one equation 4. Then the last is chlorine. For chlorine, what do you have in the equation? That is B is equals to, we have 2D, that is C rather, there is chlorine here, that is plus 2D, then plus 2F. Call this one equation 5. We now solve it each. Now we solve it in simultaneously. Then A is a constant value. A equals to 1 is a constant value. Constant value. So A equals to C. Then A equals to C. A is also the same thing as what? A equals to C. That is also equals to D 2. Therefore, our A equals to 1. Our C equals to 1. Our D equals to 1. So that means that we have solved A equals to C. C equals to 1, yes. Which equals to C here, which is 1, 1, 1. Then we have solved equation 1, equation 2. We are going to equation 3. 4A equals to what? Equals to E. That is 4 times 1 equals to E. Therefore, our E equals to 4. We have solved equation 3. Let's go back to equation 4. Yes, we have B equals to 2E. That's our equation 4. What is our B? B equals to 2 times. What is our E? Our E is 4. That means our B is 8. The last equation. B equals to C plus 2D plus 2F. Then, that means that our B is 8 equals to, what is our C? Our C is 1. Times what? 2 multiplied by D is 1. Plus 2F. That's 8 is equal to 1 times 2. 2 times 1, that's 2. Plus 2F. Let's collect the like 10. 8 minus 1 plus 2, that's 3. Minus 3 equals to 2F. Let's divide both 8 minus 3, that's 5 equals to 2F. Let's divide both sides by 2. 2 can cancel 2. 2 here, 1. 2 here. 2 cannot go in 5. Then you now have 5 equals to F equals to 5 all over 2. Then the next thing we have to do is to combine the subscript of the equation together. We have to combine it together. That is, this is our chlorine gas, which is F. A ratio B ratio C ratio D ratio E and ratio F. What do you have as our A? Our A is 1. Then what do you have as our B? Our B is 8. What do you have as our C? Our C is 1. What did we have as our D? Yes. Our D is also equals to 1. Then what do we have as our E? Our E is 4. What do we have as our F? Our F is 5 over 2. You find the LCM, let's multiply. Our LCM is equals to 2. Multiply each term by 2. That's 8 multiplied by 2. Ratio 1 times 2. Ratio 1 times 2. Ratio 4 times 2. Ratio 5 over 2 multiplied by 2. This 5 cancel 5. 8 times 2, that's 16. Ratio 1 times 2, that's 2. 1 times 2, that's 2. 4 times 2, that's 8. Ratio 5. This is A, B, C, D, E. Everything. Then you have A, that is A times 2. A ratio B, ratio C, ratio D, ratio E, ratio S. Which is, our A is a constant. Which is, our A is a constant value. Which is 1. Isn't it? That is 1 ratio. That's 1 times 2. Ratio, what is our B? That we now have 1 times 2. That's 2 ratio 16, ratio 2, ratio 2, ratio 8, ratio 5. Then our A is 2, yes. Our B is 16, yes. Our C is 2, yes. Our D is equal to 2. Our E is 8. Then our F is 5. Let's look at it. Potassium is 2 in the reactant side. Potassium is equally 2 in the product side. Let's look at manganese. We have manganese. What do you have as manganese? We have 2. Then oxygen, 2 times 4, that's 8. In the reactant side, oxygen, we have 8. Let's look at hydrogen. Our hydrogen is 16 in the reactant. Our hydrogen, 8 times 2, that is 16. Then let's look at chlorine. Our chlorine is 16. This is 2 chlorine plus 2 times 2, that's 4. 4 plus 2, that's 8, isn't it? Then 5 times 2 is 10. 10, 2 times 2, that's 4. 4 plus 2, that's 6. 5 times 2, that's 10. 10 plus 6, that's 16. You can see that the equation is balanced. The chemical equation is balanced. So in this case, this is how to balance equation in the chemical method. In a chemical method, this is how to balance an equation. Then you can equally practice any of the following. You can solve this yourself through our method by solving an equation of calcium chloride. Calcium chloride carbonate 4 plus hydrochloric acid to form calcium chloride plus water plus chlorine gas. You can go and practice this on your own. You can equally solve the reaction between sodium hydroxide plus hydrochloric acid to form sodium chloride and water. I know that the second equation is balanced, it's already balanced. Sodium hydroxide plus hydrochloric acid, this equation is balanced. But practice the first question and try to solve questions on your own. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe on our channel there by clicking on the red button through Jima Excellent School. Thanks for listening.